Hey guys, welcome back. So today I want to do a get ready with me, hence the no makeup. Yeah, let's just get started. So I feel like when I do makeup videos, I never really talk about what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what kind of makeup I have, where it's going, how I'm doing it. Yeah. So I usually start with my primer. I like to do the poreless one. And e.l.f. is so good. I love it. And I have a specific brush for that, because I don't like the way it makes my hands feel. And if I am looking down, the mirror's right here. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know what I mean. It literally makes my face so soft. Okay, so next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take all my makeup that I'm using right now is new. So I'm going to take my eyebrow brush, the one with the brush on the end, and then the little eyebrow thing. And it's Salon Perfect. And I also have the Pomade, the liquid stuff. And I got this like weeks ago, and it's barely touched. So I usually just brush them this way. Alright, so just lightly tap it in here. And that's like plenty. Like, this stuff goes a long way, I'm not kidding. And then what you want to do is make a line on the bottom. And then we'll just deal with that for now. I can't talk and do it at the same time, or else I'll budge it up. Okay? So, and then you want to take some more. And then do a line on the top starting about here. Bring it all the way down. So it has its shape, and now you can go in, fill her in. And I know that you can see some hairs sticking up, but I do have this gel stuff that I use to hold it down. What? Come here. What's the matter? What's the matter? Almost. Come here. Come over a little bit more. Come here. You can see your nose. Alright, so that's how I usually leave it until I'm done with the other one. This stuff is perfect. If you guys don't have this stuff, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Seriously, like, this stuff is so much better than a pencil. It's so much better than, like, what else kind of eyebrow stuff is there? Pencil and, like, powder stuff. So now I'm going to take the butt end of the brush, not the part that I just shaped the eyebrows with, but this part, and go like this. Kind of brush in all ways. Mainly up, I feel like, because that's the way that the hair goes. And then pull it this way so that you blend it into the rest. So that it gives it like that gradient look, you know what I mean? And then when I'm done with the other side, I will do the concealer. Oh, hey there. So I'm going to take the CoverGirl concealer. As you can see, I'm almost out. And I'm going to get my fancy Nancy little brush. It's a different one. It's the same as the one that I did my eyebrow with, but just without the little brush on the side. I'm going to take some concealer, put it on my hand, and use what's on my hand to shape the brows. Alright, and then literally just shape them. Okay. Looks good. And then this side. Okay. What the? Okay, and then I'll do the middle. Just go straight up. And then the other side, go straight up. Alright, girlfriend. Okay, and then I'm going to take some and just go this way. And honestly, this concealer is what makes me get the best eyebrows ever. Because just shaving it, like, yes, girlfriend. I'm just going to blend that shit. Or I could leave it like that. What do you guys think? Probably leave it like that, right? I'm going to get my beauty blender, my setting and missing spray. Spray that guy. Okay, and then once I get closer to the eyebrows, I'm going to go back in with this guy and blend it down and out, just so that there's not that residue right there, you know? And then once we get here in the middle, just kind of go in. See how it makes a gradient go in. Then if you guys haven't realized, I do have this birthmark on my face, so if you guys ever see like it down here, it's not eyebrow makeup, it's my birthmark. Because sometimes I don't conceal my eyebrows, like use the concealer, so you can see my birthmark, so don't judge. That's that. So now that we got all of that shit done, we can go in with some foundation, and I have the color Soft Beige. I don't necessarily love it because it is kind of like an orangey color, I want to say, compared to my skin tone, but it does the job. If I do a light coat, it looks fine. Okay, now that that is on, I'm going to take my blending, okay, what is this? Ultimate blending brush. Okay, obviously now I'm hard enough. And just blend. I used to use the Beauty Blender for this, but this brush, when I first got it, I was like, oh, you know, I'll just use that for contouring and stuff. No, I started using this with foundation, and it's the best thing ever. I didn't show you guys this, did I? I got Wet n Wild. I mean, doesn't look too bad, but I don't really remember which foundation I used to have. But this one is actually just as good. So I'm going to go in and do some contour. And I'm going to use this one, but a very little amount because it's a little dark. and go up. Get your forehead. Up. Okay. And I'm just gonna take my finger and go in like this and just get a little bit on the side of my nose just to kind of shape my nose. Even though my nose is already fucking tiny, I don't need to do that. And then blend her away. And then now I'm going to go in with, holy Christ, I'm going to go in with some concealer again, but this time do under eyes, forehead, nose, and chin. And I do concealer after contour because the concealer kind of sharpens the contour a little bit more. And once again, if you use setting a misting spray, this won't look as, what is the word I'm looking for? Like, splotted on there, I guess. Because it tends to happen to me a lot, but I found out that new trick and everything looks flawless now. Okay, and now what I'm going to do, since obviously, you know, that doesn't look blended at all, I'm going to take the setting powder. And you want to put this on immediately because it literally saves lives. I'm not even kidding. Like, when I didn't used to put this on, my makeup would look like cakey and gross. And then I started using this stuff and oh girl, big difference. And this is like a couple bucks and I've literally had this for months and I still have a shit ton. So there's that. I'm going to leave that on, and what I'm going to do next is eyes. I have this cool bent eyeliner thing. Eyeliner pencil, and then I literally have, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 eyeliners, but my problem with these is that they all dry out. I literally have a fancy elf one, a fancy like hard candy one, like a fatter elf one, and then one of the really expensive voluminous liner stuff from L'Oreal or whatever, and they all dry out like while I'm in the middle of doing this. Okay, you guys, so this is what I will do. I will get anything flat that I can put. This is the inside of the liquid eyeliner thing. It's already getting me all kinds of dirty. But what I'm going to do is just drop out some drops on here. And then I can just use that instead of trying to get this freaking eyeliner to work for me. I can just do that and then dip my little thing in here and go to town. And I usually do the line across first, and then the wing. Okay, and then we're gonna, the cool thing about this is that it's bent the way that I want to go when I go down. So just kind of get the excess off and then start from the tip almost, a little down so it's still a sharp tip, and then come down. See? Connect. And then fill her in. I'm gonna do some eyelashes. So I'm gonna start with this eye. Gotta get out the strong adhesive glue. Put a little line of glue up top. Okay, now that they are on, I'm going to Grwm mascara. Okay guys, now that the lashes are on, eyeliner's done, eyebrows are almost done, I'm just going to wipe away the white powder with a blending brush so that while I'm wiping it away, it's blending in everything. Perfect. Okay, and then my favorite part. Wet n Wild, the new highlighter. It's called Precious Petals. How precious is that? But okay, I'm a fucking retard. I'm going to get the setting and missing spray. That's an obvious. And then I'm going to grab my, I use this for eyeshadow sometimes, but I don't really wear eyeshadow. So I use this little guy for highlighter. And today I think I'm going to go with a natural lip. I don't even care anymore. I'm just putting on some highlighter. Oh my god. Okay, you guys, I'm super stoked about this. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm just gonna spray my little brush, get it nice and moist, and then just brush it on here nice and lightly. Oh my god. And then circle it on, get the brush a little bit wet again. Yes, girlfriend. Alright, and then I'm going to do nose because the brush is still wet. And then I'm going to do top of the lip. Now I'm going to go in with my Tea Rose. It's e.l.f., but it's perfect. It literally stays on forever and I love it. Okay, and then I do just want to take what's left on the brush. And then now that I put on some lipstick, I'm going to go in and do the brow stuff that I was telling you guys about. Just so, like, if there's any powder or if there's any stray eyebrows, just put them bitches down. So, that is it. That is it, bitches. So, see you guys later. Bye.